On that note, we'll head right over for a full look at the forecast.
Alana, what can we expect through the night tonight?
Well, we've got storms in portions of the state, and as we take that live look at Bryce Canyon, you see the rain coming down. Typically, that's their ice rink in the winter, but right now it's just a muddy mess as a strong storm rolls over that area. We're tracking the storms because they're out there in south central Utah. We've got flash flooding potential as well as flash floods that already happened today. Muggy and hot conditions. If you're not seeing storms, you know what I'm talking about. A little sticky out there, and this monsoon moisture wants to stick around. Take a look at this at Capitol Reef. This was part of the flooding. This is the Fruita Cliffs. If you've been to Capitol Reef, you know the orchards are right below. Look at the water coming off of the cliffs there. That was a strong storm that dropped several inches of rain in a short amount of time, flooding the dry washes in the area. We watched as this afternoon those storms continue to push from south to north, now moving into Castle Country, and we could see maybe Nephi getting in on the action, but we know these storms going to trend a little towards southwestern Wyoming and the Uinta Basin in and around Cedar City. We have seen wet weather today, but in between breaks of sunshine as we take a look at the storm tracker radar. Gives you a good idea over Grand Staircase where we're seeing those stronger storms as well as rain near Castle Country. And as we zoom in, give you a better look on what's happening on the radar. Some of these storms are putting down lightning, and we know that brings a concern. Some cells a little tighter than others. And as we jump a little further south near Antimony and Panguitch has been active today. A little quieter in the West Desert. Nice little break because that has been the hotbed of activity for the last couple of days. Now our high pressure system is going to move a little further south as we head into tomorrow. So that's going to change the direction of the storms and where we see stronger cells. The thunderstorm threat shifts ever so slightly with a drier southwest flow for northern Utah, but the chance of a storm in central, eastern, and the southern portion of the state for tomorrow. That also changes the flash flood potential because we have a possibility of seeing it in places like Arches, Canyonlands, and Natural Bridges, south central Utah, more probable. That also includes near Zion National Park and Bryce. Isn't that a gorgeous shot from Linden where we see temperatures over Utah Lake and in Utah County in the 90s, 94 in Salt Lake right now with those 90s holding steady for the next couple of hours. Eventually, we'll hit the 80s with some lingering showers in parts of the state. Into tonight, those storms will dwindle. So long. See you later. Tomorrow, isolated activity. We see it in central Utah. And we know that high really dictates where those storms are going to go. By Thursday, we see it kind of positioned back up and drag that moisture-rich air into the central and southern portion of the state. Some of that's going to surge north as we make it towards the holiday weekend. So if you're planning, which it's never too early to plan for the weekend, a heads up there. Temperatures into tomorrow will warm up with some drier conditions in the north. 99 in Salt Lake, 102 in Moab, 101 in St. George, 95 in Delta, and 90 degrees in Castle Country. Here's a check on the next 7. How about some triple digits with the chance of a storm? Well, that's going to be a repeat for the next 7 days. Scattered storms more likely for the holiday weekend, so heads up there. All right, Pioneer Day in the north does bring the chance of an isolated storm. A little drier the next 2 days along the Wasatch Front. Temperatures in the 90s as we head towards the holiday weekend. But active, and can you believe we're seeing sunshine here, but flooding down there in Torrey? Glenn, Emily, over to you.
No.